Guys, new episode of Triggered dropping tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern. Check it out at Rumble. You can get the link down here. It's going to be awesome. We have quarterback, Hall of Famer, Brett Favre, an amazing guy, amazing quarterback. We're going to be talking about the NFL. We're going to talk about his recent sort of outspokenness about what's going on in the world. May even talk a little bit of hunting and some of the stuff that we share in common. But you're going to want to tune in for this one. An amazing guy, a great American, an incredible athlete, and someone who's become unafraid, speaking out against the insanity of what's going on right there. Tune in, Brett Favre at 6 p.m. Eastern tonight.
Yo, for a second, I swear I thought he was about to call him Brett the Hitman Favre. But Donald Trump Jr. podcast triggered. Do y'all fuck with it? Comment below. But let's get into some of what they were talking about.
I usually just mind my own business, but if I'm in a position where I'm asked about it, I'm not going to be like most and be scared to say what I feel.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm right. I feel like I am to a certain degree. I think some things that we're arguing over and talking about, seems like daily, are so ridiculously insane that I can't believe we're even having the conversation about guys being able to go in the girls' bathroom. And I know there's way more to it than that. But I mean, I got daughters. I think about growing up, and I'm like, did the news which was very little, that I watched and my family watched, was it what somebody wanted us to hear or know, like it is nowadays? And that's what I try to tell people. I'm like, you're hearing, if you're watching the news, depending on who you're watching, which 99.9% of the news is left.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So there's a huge agenda, and they control the narrative. The best way to squash that is don't watch it, don't listen. Yeah, I think, and I certainly wasn't raised on politics. We didn't talk politics. We talked football and baseball in my house growing up, and we don't talk politics now. I usually catch grief from my kids or some family member that, would you just give it a rest? Don't say anything. We get hate mail. We get these vicious DMs.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I get it, but if you don't speak up when given the opportunity, I think that the days of I wake up, I do what I'm supposed to do, I do the right thing, I go to work, I'm hard work, I pay my taxes, and I expect that everyone else does the same thing, and we just live in harmony.
Yeah.
Those days are over. So if we don't start speaking up and uniting, it's gonna be even worse than it is now.
So jump in the comments. What did you think of those clips there? Brett Favre on Donald Trump Jr.'s podcast. Now, in the blogosphere, motherfuckers is going in on Brett Favre. This one guy wrote his book for him. He's talking about Brett Favre is a moron. That's like the big consensus in the blogosphere right now. Everyone's just going off about how stupid Brett Favre is. Now, some of the things there he was talking about, I definitely do agree with Brett Favre on, but I'm curious. I didn't watch the whole episode. If you did, tap in below and let me know. I'm interested and intrigued to know if they touched on this whole welfare fraud, stealing funds, from welfare for the volleyball court and all that. And you see a lot of cats are pointing that out too. They're like, damn, no wonder why Brett Favre doesn't want anyone watching the news. And they got all these headlines about, how he pressed for this, even though he was advised this was illegal and different things like that. I still don't understand how Favre managed to not get charged or anything. It's a bit crazy to me. I don't know. Let me know what you think about that as well. But, listen, with the whole news thing, those that watch the channel, you guys know I don't get into all these like political arguments and things like that. But it's plain as day to see that certain media platforms, news channels, are just going at each other like YouTubers beefing in the blogosphere, like flat out. It's insane. They just, like, this channel's saying this channel's saying the exact opposite. This channel's dissing someone from this side, that channel's dissing someone from the other side. It's just ludicrous. It's ridiculous, you know. I do feel there is still some independent journalists out there, you know, doing some good work and whatnot when it comes to the news, you know. But has it always been like that, though? Because you heard Favre talking about the news and everything, and like what I was just saying about the two sides just going at each other, like they just want to kill each other. Has that always been going on with the news, or is that a more recent thing? Tap in and let me know below. But yeah, I don't know. Let's open up the comments and just speak about this whole interview. Favre, the welfare scandal and all that. How did he manage to get up out of that? What they talked about on here, these clips, everyone attacking Favre, calling him a moron. And again, with the news, has it always been that way with this all-out war? Let's talk about it all. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're new. It's Coffee, talking music, news, sports, and more. I'm out of here, guys. Peace.